We're back for one more update. This is passenger side, getting the body lines straightened up. We have to adjust the glass. There's a little adjustment inside the door, and then I can put the interior on. I have full interior on this, getting the headliner in, and then the windshield goes in. I have OEM original stainless for the windshield, front and back. And there's the driver's side. Give an idea. Getting close. Stand up on the chair at a wide angle. It came up pretty straight. That's really a nice looking body style. All the chrome fuzzies are going to be put on after I'm done with all the polishing and whatever touch up and whatnot that I have. I have an original Harrison radiator. Got the glass pretty well lined up on this side. And take another look at the interior. You got bucket seats with headrests. It's a black interior. You got the his and hers shifter. Hers dual gate. OEM steering wheel. Dash pad. This is all going to be nice painted, should be watertight. You can see inside the fenders. Inside the fenders are painted. And back up this way. Back up this way, you can see this is painted. Gives you some protection against rust. These are all original OEM, no aftermarket body panels. You're not going to be able to see much here, but the idea of the reflection. All the interiors there, the headliner's coming in. We put the headliner in, and hopefully, well, I guess tomorrow. And hopefully by then she'll be all lined up and polished up. Get a brand new 4-bolt main. For those who didn't see the other one, brand new 4-bolt main. I think it's 10.5 to 1 compression. I've got full specs on this. You get a Mach 7 cam. I believe it's single pattern. I'll double check that. You get 2 water pumps. This is an aluminum water pump. You get a cast iron. It's color matched. And Cascar did the heads. He got the correct valves. Redid everything, correct springs. He had to redo the springs. Got Harlan Sharp. I believe they're 1.8. They're one step up from the standard. So you got roller rockers, port match relief. You got the extra size push rods and the guides. that Cascar in Sacramento set up. Got Demon carb. I believe you got 4 corners idle circuit, mechanical, MSD complete, billet distributor, the whole ball game. Corker 2, old school, open plenum. I don't know how well that works, but this will have to be curved. The distributor, it comes with a rev limiter and all that. You get a MSD ignition box. I've got a AC Delco, well, whatever it is, the correct alternator. This is a 1-wire I threw on there. You got a cooler for the transmission. It's a Turbo 400. Got a B&M pan on it, and I believe it's tricked out. There's I forget the stall converter and all that. I've got the specs written up on that. And of course, headers, dual exhaust, what they call pavement pounders, chrome trumpets that end in just in front of the 12 bolt rear end. Good, decent chrome cover for that. Positive traction, 355 gears. You got center lines front and rear. You can see how wide the tires are. And got ladder bars or traction bars, whatever you want to call them. And you get 2 sets of tires. You get pizza cutters, and then you get these are center lines. So you get your choice of what you're going to run. And that's what we're dealing with. I didn't update the brakes. I went back to original, so that's this original stuff there, and you can see the cow tag still there. This early one has the 3 lines on the bottom. I can zoom in on that. You got 3 lines on the bottom, which stopped in I believe January '66, and you get the early style OEM hood, and these are date coded 12 of '65, so you get the original heads. 4-bolt main was swapped out, so the block was swapped, and it's of the same generation, I believe. Someone's going to have to verify that, but I posted up the date code, and I guess it's of the first generation of the big locks. And it is 4-bolt main. I have the photographic developed film evidence of that. I pulled it, and it's got some numbers on it. That's in another video. And also the numbers of the heads, and date codes of the rear end. And you can look up the cow tag. There's a internet site that has those and shows that January of '66, that cow tag is when they stopped with the 3 lines at the bottom. Talk about body by Fisher or whatever. You get 3 lines of text at the very bottom. And the hood, you get the OEM hood, which I'm working on, and we'll see what happens with the hood. We're in a time crunch here, so I'm trying to finish this up. I'm trying to work as many hours as I can, get this thing done. And you got all factory bright work. Every piece is OEM and or new old stock. There is nothing aftermarket on this car except for around the key, the bolt for the ignition key. And I bought one. They said it was an accurate one. I believe it has 3 grooves instead of the 4 grooves, or vice versa. And that's what you ended up with, because I didn't get this with the key. I had to take it out to get it keyed, and I beat up on the nut that surrounds the ignition. Otherwise, your original, and you get 4 gauges, 2 on each side. You get a knee knocker tack, an OEM, not aftermarket. You get a knee knocker tack with it. With their, I believe the original wires are in there. You get the correct 66 horn wheel steering assembly. Just need the bolts. Some kind of special bolt kit. I don't know if it's the same as the other ones that they have that you buy online. And a few other things that aren't accurate to the SS, like the chrome trim around here. And you can get a kit for that to replace those. I have one, but the chrome is so old. You're talking about 50-year-old chrome. It's all worn out. I'm talking about the glove box trim. So that's what we have, and that's what we're dealing with, and I'm still working on it. We have all the glass, front and rear. It's not aftermarket. You have all the trim, stainless, it's OEM, it's not aftermarket. The headliner is going in. Everything is going to be here, and I'm lining everything up, and everything's going to be here. It's a running, driving, working, full-blown everything, and be ready to go. And thanks for looking at it.